thought today I could talk about, then we look at our beliefs and we look at what we're believing in and how to know, is what we're believing in actually true? Is it actually true in regards to our life? Is it actually true into how the universe functions, how the afterlife functions? Whatever type of beliefs we take up, how do we know if a belief is aligned in truth, or if it's just something we imagine about life? It's just an idea that we have in life that isn't actually anchored into how life actually works. And I would say the beliefs that are true are beliefs that bring the greatest relief to your life. That whatever you believe, if it's anchored in truth, if it's anchored in how life actually works, you will feel greater relief in your body just by believing that. And if you believe in something that creates greater stress in your body, makes you feel more unlovable, unworthy, like you're getting life wrong, like you can't make choices that actually feel good for you to make, or that God is judging you for things you've gotten wrong in your life, or that you're going to go to hell, or whatever we believe in. If we believe in things that actually create more stress, more complications, more unworthiness within us, the stress and complication, unworthiness we're feeling is showing us that those beliefs actually aren't true. That we are taught maybe that there's a God in the sky that judges us for the times when when we sin, do drugs, have a lot of sex, whatever it is. And the truth is, God created you to be exactly as you are. That how you act in every moment is how God created you to be. And if you were meant to be different, you would have been born in a different family. You would have had different traumatic experiences, or different experiences in general. And you would have been given different perspectives in each moment that would have inspired you to choose differently than how you chose. So if you are making choices in the moment you are in, they were the exact choices you were meant to make, because if you were meant to make a different choice, you would have had a different perspective that would have fueled that different choice. And it doesn't mean we don't have power in our choices, and we still get to choose what we'd like to experience and what we would not like to experience. And still, we should be aware of, is this choice down the road going to have a bigger impact on my life than I would like? And is there something I can choose that's more healthy for me? Absolutely. Choose in every moment the best choice you can make. But you're never doing it wrong, and God is never judging you for how you choose. Because sometimes, just like children, when we're children, we made a lot of messes, and then as we grow up, typically, most people get a little bit more organized. They keep their home, they keep their even their relationships become a little bit more clean, as in less complications, less stickiness, whatever, less levels of stress typically in relationships. We find the people that we get along with harmoniously. We realize what resonates with us, what doesn't resonate. But sometimes, in order to find the people or the choices that are actually going to fill us up with the greatest well-being, we have to explore what it's like to make choices or spend time with people that don't fill us up with what makes us feel good, or makes us feel mistreated or disrespected. And it doesn't mean we stay in relationships that are like that, but if we're out of those relationships and looking back, we have nothing to regret, because we spent time with those people or made certain choices that maybe weren't good for us, to then learn and be inspired to make choices that were better for us. And oftentimes we just take on the patterning of our parents that's unresolved in them, And so you took on the patterning in your life, or addictions or habits, or were attracted to the people that your ancestors or family were still working out. And so that you didn't do anything wrong by playing out those patterns, but you explored those patterns to then, as a lineage keeper or wisdom keeper for your family, to then be inspired to choose better. And so God is never judging you for whatever you choose. God is never saying, oh, they spent their life as a drug addict and now they have to go be in hell. Actually, what I've heard someone say this, and I really like it, that hell is being a light being, or being a being of the light, which everyone on this planet is, and being unaware of the light that you are, unaware of the love that you are. That's what hell is. And so really, the hell is feeling like you're separate from God, feeling like you're separate from heaven, feeling like you're separate from the universe, when the universe is what you are. The universe is the life that you are, bringing your body to life. And you're not separate from heaven, but you are the light of heaven, illuminating this body, illuminating this world, just by being you, bringing gifts, qualities, energetic blessings to everyone you pass, just by living your life. And you never could leave heaven, because you are the light of heaven. And notice how you feel when you say, if you say to yourself, I am the light of heaven, how does it feel in your body? Your body relaxes, your heart feels more open, and that's the sign that that is truth. And if you said to yourself, God judges me for every time I sin, how does that feel? Your nervous system picks up a little bit. You feel a little bit more stressed. And that's the sign that that's not true. And you said, what if I don't need to believe that God judges me for the mistakes I made in my life? What do you feel? You feel relief. And so we start to learn that the things that are actually grounded in how life actually works will bring greater relief to my life. And if they're not bringing relief to my life, then they're not things I actually need to believe, because if it doesn't bring relief to my life, then it must not be true. Or it must not be, at least in regards to beliefs. Like, this isn't, I wouldn't say bring this to every area of your life, but in regards to your beliefs. And it's why the word belief is so close to the word relief, because they are one and the same. The beliefs you have are meant to bring greater relief in your life. And if it brings relief in your life, that shows you that is truth, or that is well-being, or that is a direction you should continue to follow. And if it's bringing greater complication, stress, overwhelm in your life, maybe think about believing something different, choosing differently, speaking differently, whatever it may be. And just to give another example, because I also just like this example a lot, and I think it's silly and ridiculous, is, let's say you believe in that aliens exist and aliens abduct people and steal people's organs. And let's say you're believing in that, and that's a truth and that's a reality. And one day you said, what if I just didn't believe that? And if you felt into, what if I just don't believe that aliens are abducting and stealing people's organs, what would you feel? You would feel relief. And you would have one less thing to think about, to worry about, to fear. And the reality is, all the aliens that are around this planet at this time are benevolent, loving, wholesome beings. And the only reason why they're not here right now is because they're afraid they're going to get shot. Because we can barely get along, like come together as like white people and black people and all different races and cultures. We're barely getting along as it is. And if an alien came down with an octopus for a face, you could only imagine the types of prejudice and racism they might experience. And so aliens are friends at the end of the day. And you can even think, just the one final thought on beliefs is, if you look at places that create beliefs, like you can look at government and you can look at religion, and a lot of the things that religion and government puts out into the world creates greater stress, makes people want to pick sides, or makes people want to feel better, and makes people want to feel superior to others because they believe in something others don't. Or I believe in this candidate and therefore I'm aligned with what's right in the world, and anyone who doesn't believe in this candidate I get to put down or judge or criticize. And we start to realize that beliefs are incredibly powerful and are used against humanity a lot of the time, and they're used in ways that control and manipulate people to follow agendas, to be herded into the areas that people with billions of dollars want people to move in the direction of, that people in power who want to feel like they can control humanity put out beliefs, put out ideas, or put out characters that make people want to follow them and push away others, as a way of saying, if we can keep all of humanity separate, then we can control humanity and manipulate humanity as much as we want for whatever agendas we'd like to push into the world. And the moment humanity comes together and says, we're not going to stand for people in positions of power, or people who are trying to divide humanity rather than bring humans together, or people who are in positions of power just trying to cultivate more wealth rather than care for people that they've been given a position over. The moment humanity all comes together and says, we are all the light of heaven, we are all one, the light in me is the light within you, and the lifetime you are living is a lifetime I will walk in another incarnation as you. And the moment we start to have the awareness of every lifetime you see, every person you see on this planet is a lifetime you will live, and how much more kind, compassionate, and caring would you be if you said, I have to live that life. The homeless person on the side of the street, a lifetime I will live. The person that's in the person, people that I despise, my nemesis, my enemies, the people in political power that I hate or constantly say negative things about, another lifetime I will live. And what if it isn't so much about trying to put people down or make people feel that they, or to talk about so much about why someone might not be good or right, or judge people for the lack of integrity or honesty they live? What if it's more about how much more love, care, compassion, and kindness can I spread on my day-to-day? If I see someone on the side of the street, can I just take a moment and then can I listen to them? They seem like they want to talk. Can I give people more hugs throughout the day? When I feel a compliment towards someone brewing inside of me, can I have the bravery to say it? And can we allow what we care about to lead the way rather than what we don't care about? Can we allow what feels like relief in our body to be what we believe in, and not what we are told to believe in or taught to believe in or took on beliefs from our upbringing, but that create greater stress and chaos and complication in our life? And can we allow our attention to focus on the good in the world and not the things that are trying to draw our attention, or spiral in complaining and negativity of how much we hate a specific person? Can we allow our focus to be on, what do I like in the world, and can I bring more of that? What do I stand for in my life, and can I bring more of that to the people I'm connected to and the people I'm around? Oh, so I hope that helps. And I appreciate you listening, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.